temporarily. Good evening, everyone. I'm Paul Majors.
And I'm Pat Harvey. A Newbury Park woman is packing up after her home after being evicted. The pressure was too much for her husband, who took his own life. His death has delayed the eviction, but as CBS 2's Amy Johnson explains, it's difficult for her to stay in the home where he died.
I lost my husband, and it hurts me like hell.
Oriana Russo's husband, 53-year-old Norman Russo, took his own life Sunday after an eviction notice was placed on the family's Newbury Park home.
I don't want this to happen to anybody. This is horrible. I lost my husband. I lose my pets, I lose my house, I lose my furniture, everything, for nothing.
The family bought the home 13 years ago and used their life savings to put 30% down. But in 2006, this dream home became a nightmare. The family says they were talked into a new loan, an adjustable rate mortgage. Then the couple was accused of not paying their mortgage, but a cashier's check would claim otherwise. Then they applied for loan modification. Russo says they were told not to make payments because it would disqualify them. But then a notice of default arrived. They were told to ignore it. It was part of the loan modification process. Then in late 2010, the family found out their loan modification had been denied and the bank was selling their home.
I had the money. I had the money. I had everything to make that work.
They were given 2 days to reinstate their loan but couldn't come up with the cash in time.
He was fighting tooth and nail. Everything what we could do.
The home sold on November 22, 2010, but their attorney got them a stay, which was later dissolved. And just last week, they were told they had 5 days to get out. Norman got this motorhome so the family wouldn't be out on the street.
He was a family man. He cared for his family a lot. He was so worried where we're going to go. That's why this all happened with this motorhome out there, and it didn't work.
The next morning, Mother's Day, he shot himself in their bedroom.
I saw there was no more way out. And there was nowhere to go, and he snapped.
At their attorney's request, the bank has now granted the family extra time in the home, but Russo says she can't live here.
I cannot be here anymore. Whatever's happened with this bloodbath in there, I can't.
Legal bills have cleaned out Russo's account. She's currently staying in a donated hotel room. She wants changes to the home mortgage system so no other family has to endure what she has. In Newbury Park, Amy Johnson, CBS 2 News.
Now, we contacted Wells Fargo to try to get a comment on this situation.